Well, News Channel 8 is your local election headquarters, and Bay Area Democrats are urging members of their party to vote early.
That's because as of this hour, Florida Republicans are outpacing Democrats in the early voting turnout process. News Channel 8's political reporter Ty Russell here now with a look at the numbers.
Yeah, Keith, statewide so far, Democrats trail Republicans by 600,000 early voters. Now, the Florida GOP chair credits that momentum to recent messaging, urging party members to vote early. But Bay Area Democrats hope recent controversial comments in the presidential race may help boost turnout for them. While in Hillsboro's town and country community that's known for its large Latino population,
I know that they will vote with their conscience and understanding what's at risk.
Tampa Bay State Representative Susan Valdez said some Latino voters may have a change of heart after remarks about Puerto Rico at the Trump campaign's New York City rally. Florida GOP Chair Evan Power doesn't think it'll change any minds.
I don't think a joke impacts how people vote. I think people know that Senator Rick Scott and Donald Trump delivered for them outside of Election Day.
But Power does believe recent comments from President Biden last night may increase the momentum among Florida Republicans.
The president made the comments on video, and the video is very clear. He called Trump supporters, Republicans, garbage.
The White House clarified those comments by saying the president referred to the rhetoric at the New York Trump rally, not the supporters. I asked Democratic Congresswoman Kathy Castor about it.
No one should be called garbage, and I was pleased to see President Biden clarified his remarks.
I don't think voters are really listening to Joe Biden much at this point.
USF political expert Stephen Neely says the remarks at Trump's rally may have a greater impact.
It could very well tip the scales in a very tight race in Pennsylvania. Whether it could do so in Florida is a little more unlikely.
Now, the political expert also says it's too early to read into the early voting numbers, especially since it's still unclear how no party affiliates are voting.
Yeah, I was voting today. A lot of people were at the poll. As I mentioned to you, it was about 45 minutes to an hour. Ooh. A lot of people. This was in South Tampa. Good turnout, clearly. But if you don't want to wait in one of those long lines, there are some things you can do, right?
Yes, indeed. Exactly. I checked the Supervisor of Elections websites in Hillsboro and Pinellas, and people should look at the wait times before heading out, especially those who are seniors and may not be able to stand for a while. I'll include a link to those on my web story for this story right here.
Yeah, it was efficient, though. It was efficient today.
Yes.
I don't want to. I'm not complaining about the process. It's just that there is a lot of interest in this election.
Yes. Absolutely. Thanks, Ty. We do have a very big night ahead next Tuesday. You can count on your local election headquarters to cover it all. Our coverage, along with NBC, begins right here at 7 p.m. on election night.